Hey, welcome back. This is Still Whiskey. My name's Rich.
I'm Vince.
I'm Devin.
What are you doing?
The sumo guy.
And today on Still Whiskey.
Yeah, that guy.
Focus!
All right.
Focus! And today on Still Whiskey, we check out the heart release from Maker's Mark 2024. Caramel chocolate maple, apparently.
All right, welcome back.
Seems like we've done this a couple times.
We got our hands on Maker's Mark latest wood finishing series, the one that we thought was gonna be done, but apparently the license plate series is the part that's done, and this one is continuing on.
All right.
There's a rumor that we won this in a Street Fighter tournament. I don't know if you knew that.
Vince tried, then I had to pay money for it.
I lost.
Yeah.
I lost.
So there was a debate, is there a cork or not a cork? And I see a cork.
There's
It almost looks real.
Hey, look at that.
I think it's the same bottle as the cellar aged. I think this is
It's very nice.
Yeah, so they got this bottle here for the cellar aged and for the wood finishing, and then we have
Come on,
the
somebody.
twist tops for everything else, which Rich loves so much.
I'm offended by it.
Oh, that smells good.
Yeah.
Does it smell like maple? I just said maple.
Maple?
Maple chocolate and caramel.
Not really.
I thought that the wood finishing was like done. Like
I think a lot of people
over.
did, yeah. And then they came out with this, and
So almost like the license plate series was like the first series, and then this is.
I don't know, because they did the license plate from 2019. They started in 2019.
Yeah, but on the side of this, they call it the second chapter of our wood finishing series.
Yeah, so that
is
was apparently
chapter two.
that was apparently the first chapter.
Chapter 2.
Cool. So with BEP, we ended chapter 1 of wood finishing. If you haven't seen that episode, by the way, go check it out.
Yeah. I've always been a fan of the wood finishing. So
Same.
if you've seen the store picks, it's essentially kind of the same idea. They're getting a different mix of staves that are going into their like the French oak style. So think of Maker's 46. They do some extra finishing stuff with different staves. This one is just 10 toasted.
virgin French
Yep.
oak staves.
Where with others you might get a mix of things.
Right.
But I've always been a fan of these, like the wood finishing.
I have two. And I'm not a big fan of the regular Makers, as we have discussed many times. The other thing I'll mention I noticed earlier is that this is volume 1 of 5.
Yep.
So my guess is that this second chapter of the wood finishing series, the heart release is just the first one of those.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's 4 more to come.
So I'm excited. There's a lot of, like we talked about, rumors that it wasn't gonna happen again. There's some that weren't as happy with the wood finishing as others. I don't know. I always thought they did a good job on.
111.7 proof. I think that's higher than the...
It's about what we had 110 to
Usually
100, 110 to
110.
113. So like you have
Most of the ones I have are about 110.
you have
109.
FAE02 and it's 109. That's from
Yeah.
2021.
Oh,
So it's
it's been a minute.
I don't know. I love the wood finishing. I've loved what they've done. I have from 2020 all the way through now to 2024. Like I have all of them, and I love all of them.
What do you think of that in the nose? You have all of them? All of them.
2020 up to now 2024. Because I mean, previous years. So 2020 they only did 1, and then starting in 2021 they did 2, and then 2022 they did 2. 2023 they only did the 1. So
Now there's been some murmurs that Devin only sniffs out of one side of his
I
nostril.
have heard that rumor. That's been going
I
around.
can't confirm or deny that, but
Going around the internet.
you're supposed to use. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Yeah, look at that.
He's a one nostril snorter.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this is my good nostril.
You only
That's
have
why I'm on this side of the camera. I mean, I set this up. You know,
I don't
this is
trust
my
my
good,
other
This is my
nostril.
good side. So.
Hey, while you're here, if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Give us a like and write a comment. Let us know if you've tried this, if you like this. Do you like the wood finishing series? Do you prefer the Maker's 47? Like, what's your favorite
Yeah.
in the lineup? By the way, I haven't even tasted this yet, but it does smell a bit nutty to me, almost a little dusty.
Yeah, yeah, I get
Yeah.
that dusty.
Almost a little dusty to me.
I get a little bit of the chocolatiness on the nose, just a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like a semi-sweet. It's a semi-sweet kind of chocolate. You know that baking chocolate?
Yeah, no, we talked about this before, and you made fun of me the last time we talked
That's
about
because
this.
you always go and raid the cookie cupboard when no one's
Yeah, you put them in a little jar and you go eat them while you're watching a TV show.
You do.
All right, should we get into it?
Yes, we should.
I mean, who doesn't like chocolate?
Ooh. Ooh.
Creamy.
It's okay. No. Here's what I'm gonna say.
You just went from
It was. It is very good. It just doesn't last long. It seems like it goes away pretty quick, but right away it was really good. It is very good.
Still dusty though.
Yeah.
not get that?
It doesn't taste as dusty as it smells.
True.
So I just had a pour, a few nights ago of the cellar aged again, just to kind of like acclimate. I should have brought that over, but it's got a little hint of that, because like the cellar aged has got like that dusty, long, more finish. Like it's finished in that cellar, it was kind of that whole idea of it. But this one, yeah, it has a little bit at the front, but then it just kind of, it's still kind of there, just not as much.
It's just thin.
Yeah, the complexity.
It is a little thinner. I like the proof of it though. I do.
It just makes you want to keep on drinking it. You know?
MSRP on this guy is $80.
Yeah, right around there. Maybe 75, maybe 80, something. I think they didn't really go up much higher from what the previous ones have been.
I do love the
Previous
bottles
years.
for what it's worth.
Yeah.
And I'm a sucker for that.
I know, I was wondering if they did bring this back, what bottle they're gonna go with.
Yep.
And being that it's the cellar aged bottle.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
It's a distinct looking bottle. I mean, the round ones, like, the round, it fit the,
To me, it just looked
The
too
46.
much, too much like Michter's.
Which one?
The Michter's, like the toasted and.
oh yeah, the tall blondes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like, you can see they went 46, they were matching this here. And then once they got rid of these, because the 46 now are in the standard, wherever we have that
We
one.
better test all of these and see which one.
And that's how that night ended.
But they are doing the private releases, I think, in these same bottles.
Oh, very cool.
I think.
Very cool.
For what
very
I've
cool.
seen, yeah.
So here's a couple thoughts. So little nutty, little dusty, little shorter on the finish. Yes, on the chocolate, but I would say semi-sweet, on the sweeter side of the chocolate than say dark chocolate or rich chocolate, blah, blah, blah.
A little drying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, we seem to always get
I
that
like
with
it,
like
though.
the French oak
What I've
staged
said
ones.
sounds
yeah.
like I don't like it. I actually do like it. And I
like it
really
too.
like the proof point. I would say it even tastes a little hotter than a 111.
You know what?
To be honest. Like a 118.
It kind of has a. I don't want to say a tobacco-y finish, but I think it's just the charred barrel or whatever. You have that kind of charcoaly, like I can taste that, almost like an ash, but in a good way. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
a little, like I might have a cigar with this.
Yeah. No, I think it's a. I'd have to get the other years out, the previous ones, just to see what the other one finishings were, because there were some that I liked more than others. But I mean, I think it's a solid, lineup.
There's a little bit of zestiness. On the finish of that.
By zesty, do you mean like?
Citrusy.
Yeah. Okay.
Something.
Yeah.
Not quite sure to put my finger on exactly what. Right on the finish, I think there is a little zest.
I mean, it's interesting. So if you think of
a little je ne sais quoi.
if you think of the notes, like, have you had an old fashioned with, like some bitters that are almost like the chocolatey bitters?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you get the orange peel. Like it's kind of like that old fashioned feel
Yeah.
without as being sweet.
Definitely not that sweet, for sure.
Not that sweet, but it's got all the notes of like, this is like, I'm gonna have, if I was having an old fashioned right now, but I just wanted a pour of something like,
Yeah. You could put this on ice with an orange peel in there and be good.
Oh, you'd be
In the summer.
yeah, great.
With a dash of.
yep.
All right, I say I'd like it. I like it.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I am not offended by it.
yeah.
But then I don't know that I was offended by any of the wood finishing series.
No.
Whereas you put a regular makers in front of me, I'm like, yeah, I'll pass.
But we know you like the 46.
I do.
And that's
I do.
what these are off of,
Right.
which we've talked about.
I also would say
lot.
that I was hoping that it was going to feel a step up from like the license plate series, but I don't know that I would say it would be a step up.
I would not say that it is. I would say if you had put a license plate label on this and put it in the same bottle and the whole thing and just said this is the next one after BEP, I'd have went, okay.
Right.
Yeah, and that's my expectation
just-
as going in.
And I thought it was going to be a step up.
Oh, I see.
I thought it was
Well, how's the price compare to
the same, aren't they?
Previous?
licensed ones? Yeah.
Yeah, about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 70 to 80 was kind of where you would see a lot of them. Secondary on these is, I think, like 150, 160, depending.
All right, so grades.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with the grades.
Sure.
I'm gonna go. I think it's a B. It's a solid B. Like I felt this with most of the wood finishing series. Like, you know, there's, like, it's not like, you know, the best thing I've ever had.
I just got maple.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's not the best thing I've ever had, but like, it's a great pour. Like, I mean, I'm happy to have this and happy to drink this. So
Here's why I can't give it a B. I feel like it is too short on the finish. I want it to be, for me, for a B, it's got to be more at the end there. And so I'm gonna go with a, I don't know, C plus B minus.
I'm excited for the a little bit of this is taking the grades, like pulling them out of all the videos and putting what we've done.
That'll be a disaster.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here's so when we started this pour, I would have agreed with you that this is probably leaning more towards C. But the more I drink this, like a moment ago, you started talking, I went, oh, I just got maple. Like,
Yeah. And that's what I have heard with a lot of like this is like it's the going back in and
Right,
having more
right.
pours, more sips.
Whereas
Let
at
it
the
open.
start, I agreed with you. I'm like, this is not that complex. But then I'm sitting going, oh shoot, I just got this and also that, and then I got the zest just before that. So for me, I'm actually with you at this point. I would give
And I
it a
have
B.
the finish now. Like once I finish mine, like it's still there. Like
And again, I think the proof helps that.
Yeah.
You take this down to like a 90,
Oh, that'd be tough.
85.
yeah.
No,
No, you're just having you're
like
on
it.
Maker's 46 at that point.
I like it a lot, by the way.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
It's meh.
No, it's not meh. It's just not wow. It's in the meh.
It's meh.
No,
with a
it's,
smile.
It's, you know, that's pretty good.
No, that's not what you
pretty
said.
good. It's
Let's
pretty-
talk about price.
That's a B minus or a C plus. It's not. It's definitely not.
I think we should take
meh.
this out on Street Fighter. I'll watch it.
I almost said finish him. That's not stupid.
That's Mortal Kombat. Focus. All right, what about price? $80.
$80. I think for like $80, it's a fair deal. That's
I
a B.
think it's a B as well.
Yeah.
I-
like with
I think
it's higher than where we've been in the past, but it's where we're going. And like right now, like for the limited version of it, because that's the thing, is it's a single coming out once a year.
Good point. Sexy bottle.
Yeah, $80. Like
It's
Yeah, I
Slam
agree.
dunk.
I was gonna say, well, hold on, EBCP.
they're $80 now too.
But actually, they're $80. This is limited. So is that.
Yeah.
Cool bottle. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'd give it the same.
Yeah.
Either way,
Still whiskey.
I'm glad that I'm drinking it right now.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm glad I own it. Now
Yeah.
my lineup is still complete of.
I think we
all
should
my-
drink this.
I'm missing the
I think-
2018.
I think we should drink this later.
2019.
I'm
Like,
down
come
with
back
that.
to it and have a sip
down
and just
for that.
go, how does it compare to what we first thought?
I think we have. I
it's
think we
good.
have
I do
some
wish that
of the
there was
license
more in my
plate series.
glass. I will
Of the
say
license plate series, we have some that we really liked. I think we should do a video where we kind of take those top ones from the previous
idea.
and
Yeah,
then.
I
compare
have
this.
one that I've not opened yet. That
I have a
would love
couple
to
of
open.
them.
I have all of mine
Let
open.
us know if you'd like to
There you
see
go.
that.
Yep.
In the meantime, still
Hey.
whiskey.
Still whiskey. We love you.
Like, comment, subscribe.
We'll see you next time.
Cheers. You all drank your whiskey?
Yeah,
Enjoy mine.
that's what you do with whiskey. All right.